Can y'all hear me? So y'all can hear me now. Hold on. Let me see something. All right. I just went on a little. Hold on. This is okay. Well, whatever. I guess we rocking like this. Can y'all hear me now? All right. Cause I tried to set this up, but it ain't working right. So we're just gonna have to skip that. All right. Anyways, man, how long we been on? So 7 minutes, no sound. Wow. Anyways, all right. So I'm gonna run it down again. Welcome everybody to the Boycast. I got a new song out off the new album. I'm gonna play it here, but you can only get it from Patreon. So you can sign up for free, and then you can download it from Patreon, or you can sign up as a member and you can get it for free. All right, so I'm gonna play it here, but you only can get it from Patreon. So a lot of the music gonna be over on Patreon now. So I would encourage everybody to slide over there so you can listen to the music. All right, let's see. Maybe I give y'all the whole song or a snippet. Let's see. All right, so y'all get the whole song. So we're going to play half of it, all right? And then y'all got to go over there and download it and support, okay? Here we go. This is the new intro for the day.
Look, I be saying God need me, I'm special when it could be, but I tell myself anything at night to get some sleep. I don't know if struggling really make you stronger, but I know without any adversity make you weak. So if you plan to keep your mind, body at peak, it's gaps you gotta leave, it conditions you gotta meet. There's room for complaining, your tribulation is draining, but I stand tall, steady my hammer and keep banging. Spirit realm giving out rewards for accomplishments. God body dominance, improving my consciousness. We thriving on God time, this is his clock. He put some fame to this lane. Tick tock. Wow. Just meditate.
All right, so that's new off the album. Let me see if this set is still coming out. Okay, yeah, so that's new off the album, Chapter 3. That's the new album coming soon. Yeah, so if y'all want that track, go to my Patreon. I'm gonna drop a link.
We wake up and serve our God. That's enjoyment. I do the work. Christ's example was my employment. They can't be like Christ, but we anointed. And our work's gonna be greater because we chosen. Stop all that we can't talk, cause it's poison. Stop a hater right in his tracks and leave him frozen. Cause lately, they been no good, it's like the Rosen. They trying to put to sleep the people that God woke. The world got crazy cause the word out. The burden was the cage, they let the bird out. At first, it wasn't nobody weak as us. Now God gave us our power back. Who beating us?
All right, let's see how do we gonna do this. Okay.
Just meditate cause this weather can't last. Trying to lift it all, you will break fast. Take it day to day.
Like I say, well, y'all couldn't hear me, but I'm trying to run 4 things at one time, and I'm a little behind on that.
Being nothing is easy, being great is the challenge. Life is tightrope, so you gotta find balance. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, this is bugged out on me, man. It's the program is starting to act a fool. All praises. You like that joint, Francine? All right. So look, let me see if I can paste it in here. Is this the? Nope, that's the wrong link. Yeah, hold on. Let me go back. Try to get this for you guys. This what you call it? It's really tripping. Oh, you know, I think I got a better way. Let's try this. All right, so let's do that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's not working either. Oh wait. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm about to put it in the chat now. It's the link to Patreon. So if y'all want that joint, sign up. Like I said, you can sign up for free and download it from the shop that way. But if you become a member for $4, you can get all the content for free that comes up there, which is that's solid. All right. So let's get into some news. First, I want to shout out my wife. She started her segment, and it's called, Reading with Meek. She may change it, but it's called Reading with Meek. So what we do is my wife, she get into her books and stories and stuff, and then she tell me about it. Instead of me reading with her, I just rather hear her tell me. Super, super fun, man. It's something we do. We've been doing lately a lot, especially. So she put one up on Patreon. You can check it out on YouTube, but the next books is going to be exclusively to Patreon. But the first one is up on YouTube. You can check her out. We want to do like, how many books she filled. I mean, as soon as she was done, she was like, I'm about to start on the next one. So we want more sisters to get involved with that. So I know my audience is predominantly brothers. So the sisters got something they can link in with my wife with is called Reading with Meek. And some great stories. They ain't always you're gonna need some adult ears for a lot of them. Let's just say that. All right, but they're fun. She's a great reader. She keeps me intrigued. We go back and forth a little bit to try to especially when some crazy stuff happen, I'll be tripping. So we be interacting with each other during those. So like I say, it's one up on YouTube already, and we got it on Patreon. But the rest of them going to be exclusive to Patreon. Free members, paid members get the full access to all that stuff. So Patreon is becoming a big thing with us now. It seemed a lot easier to deal with people, to talk to people. I mean, reach out to people and put my content up without so much of the industry, basically just snatching everything, all the effort and work I put into things. They snatch it all. So so we're removing ourselves from a lot of these sites, not completely, but our heavy where we're going to be at the most heavy is going to be on Patreon. So y'all link in with my wife, all the sisters who are into story time. Y'all link in is an adult setting. It'd be super fun. Like I say, I enjoy it. So I know y'all gonna enjoy it. Y'all can check up the first 50 minutes of the first book is up on YouTube. Y'all check that out. And like I say, we're gonna do more. I'm gonna slide over to Patreon. My kids got some things they're gonna do. on there. They have they've been doing these stop and go animations, super cool. I want them to share that. I want them to share that with brothers and sisters and their children. So that's gonna be added coming in. We got some skits we're gonna do. It's gonna be a whole different, insight into the Boy family. And like I said, you can be a free member and get a lot of the content, but people who don't get 100% of everything will be paid members, which is not a big deal. I mean, like I say, being a free member, still get a lot of content. And you get access to a lot of things that's not going to be on YouTube. Like I say, the album is not coming out on YouTube. It's going to be on Patreon. So you can listen to it on Patreon as a member. So free member, right? So yeah, we got that. So now this is what I've been coming across, man. I'm already 100% convinced on this. That for the last maybe 60 years, America, it's not even a mystery. America really done sold out, so to speak, to these other nations. And one thing that's becoming very, very, very alarming is the foreign influence on our food. So with that, you can control the people. So I see where China and Bill Gates. I mean, Bill Gates is a mad scientist. So why do he have any control over any agriculture thing? He should have no farmland under his name. We know he's a mad scientist. He was on record saying 10, 12 years ago how he want to depopulate the world. So this is a mad scientist. If he was ever looking for a supervillain, the face of a supervillain is Bill Gates. He's the face of supervillainy. He's the guy. Now we need some superheroes around. I think I took the mantle up there. I can't put my mask on today, but I am a vigilante. I am, that is my role in this walk of life. I'm a vigilante, okay? Mind, body, and soul. So in my job, we got to at least expose these folks. So yeah, so Bill Gates is taking over a lot of the farmland. And we have China with access to so much farmland here. Over 300 or 400,000 acres of farmland spread out through the United States. And they control major ones, man. It was a brother who came out. He ended up on Dr. Phil, and he was telling them, like, I can't live now. So when I would get some things to help build my farm or even purchase some more land, it would be from $2,000 to $4,000. I think he said. He said now it's up to $15,000 to $20,000 to maintain his farmland, which is utterly ridiculous and very impossible to maintain with that type of amount of increase. Just for the simple things to buy more land or get certain machinery and all this stuff is going up. All the prices is going up. With all that going up, we having the most cancerous food being produced and pushed out to us. So not only are they controlling all our mainstream outlets to food, they are poisoning us with the access they didn't gain through these purchases, which they shouldn't have. They shouldn't be allowed to buy these things without the American people getting their hands on it first. So not to be patriotic, which I'm not, because we have a lot of quarrels with this place. And I'm going to show y'all one of the quarrels we got with this place. So I'm not patriotic. I'm not none of that. But I know when I can see things coming a mile away, it's about to get worse. The food, we already know it's fake. If it ain't got seeds in it, we know it's fake. GMO, the Monsanto, all these companies and all these businesses who pushed out this poisonous food. It was even for a while. It's still going on now, where farmers are basically being, pushed to sell. A lot of them are trying to hold down, but then they're getting their crops burnt up. They're not letting certain people they would barter with, to continue their farm, to continue farming. I know people not dealing with them no more. So there's a lot of things going on, and they are giving them outrageous amounts of money to take over their farmland. So say if the farmland was worth, you maybe a year you get in revenue $1 million, and of course that's going back into your company. So you get $1 million worth of revenue to help, to get it back going again, whatever. They are willing to pay these people $4 to $5 million up front. You go. You ain't got to wait a year. Boom, $5 million in your pocket. Give me your farmland. A lot of these people are taking that money, not because they are struggling farming, because a lot of them are very lucrative. A lot of farmers are very lucrative, and they don't have no problems, no issues. But they're selling because they understand, okay, if I don't sell, it's going to be a problem. So they are really being pushed to sell. It's not even when they come to knock on your door, Farmer John, when they knocking on your door, you just might as well just answer the door. Don't even say hello. Yes, you can have it. Drop the bag, because they're going to take it from you. They're going to take it from you. They're going to make it where you lose so much money, and then that $5 million they was going to give you now maybe less than what you would have been making from the land. So I'm not encouraging people to sell their farm. Now, I say y'all don't never sell, but it's really tough, man. Looking at that, and then it's extra tough for a black man, a black family, a black woman to be out there doing it, which a lot of us still are. As a lot of us left that avenue, and it's not even farming anymore. But for our brothers and sisters, it's even worse, because we don't even get the grants and none of that stuff to even start up half the things we need. So so we can't get the loans and none of that stuff to even do it. And we still getting smacked on top of the head, just like somebody else who have everything going for them. So it's really doubled down on us, and that's why I'm talking about this stuff. It's doubled down on us. So it ain't about being patriotic, and I'm saying we already bad. I don't want it to get worse for us. If it get worse for them, it's going to get way worse for us. And with that, people may have to understand one thing. It's a spiritual thing first and foremost. I think we get caught up too much in the carnal aspect of what's going on, the human aspect, and I'm saying that's okay. That's necessary. We're humans, but we do need to know there's something spiritual behind this, because it doesn't make any sense for a scientist who was a known chemical written demon to own farmland, not just one farm somewhere, Wisconsin or whatever, some place nobody damn go. We talking about farmland all over the country, just poisoning everything, sprinkling goddamn COVID on everything in the damn farm, on the farmland. And this stuff is easily accessible. Y'all can just Google this stuff, man. China and Bill Gates are in a bidding war to see who can kill the most Americans through the food. And that's what I think, because it's evident. We have videos of them making fake lettuce, they pumped the chicken up with steroids. They done they got people over in East India making fake cashews. The world is finished on this food thing, and it's a control mechanism. And this also why I believe they are pushing this whole veganism thing, right? The whole veganism thing, it sounds great. A lot of people have got healthy. A lot of people have fixed their bodies going vegan. But what's the dark side of that vegan thing is now that the food, it can be called vegan or what is it, non-GMO or whatever they want to call it now. It's another term they be using. But whatever, when they got them vegan labels on it, everybody's like running to it. But the dark side of this is now they can do it in a lab. Maybe everything is made in Bill Gates' lab. All that bioengineering stuff, that's our food now. And it's becoming the part of the vegan culture. So we have this dark side of this vegan push, which I'm not against being vegan. I myself tried it for a while. And so I be on and off trying to eat more, better. But then I start just, going back to what I'm comfortable with and what's affordable. Because not only is they pushing us to do it, it's high price. So if you want to eat like, so this is what they do. So if you want to eat healthy, it is a price tag on it, but it is some very inexpensive things you can eat, but they are not real. I always talk about this. Banana should have seeds. If you can get something that doesn't have a seed, then how can it be real? So when we deal with our food, we understand that it's been corrupted. It's not totally natural. Organic. That's the word I was looking for. When they say organic, they try to make it like it's no, but it's still made in the lab. You just doing it in the seed version in soil and calling it organic, but you're still manipulating it with your science and your tools. No way in the world would I ever. Now we didn't see Bill Nye the Science Guy. Some of y'all like, I don't like him. He seemed like a racist to me. But Bill Nye the Science Guy, when I never ever have him come up to me in his white coat, his white science coat, and hand me a plate of food. I just wouldn't do it. So that's what we are doing now. We are letting these scientists feed us. And no matter how much we love science, you can't eat science. It just doesn't make sense. But that's why I brought out something today. Well, my wife had bought it earlier from when she went to the store. But I got me a big Joseph piece of watermelon with some seeds in it. Eat some watermelon with some seeds. I'm about to talk about people who eat watermelon with no seeds in it. If you can eat watermelon with no seeds in it, I mean, first of all, you got to have a certain mentality. You got to have like this almost, I mean, you can eat rubber bands. If you eating watermelon with no seeds, you can eat rubber bands. Just eat a rubber band. Eat a rubber band. I don't care what y'all say. You don't say it ain't the same. It is. Eat a rubber band. I'm eating watermelon with seeds. And I dare somebody say something racist. But you know what I found out? Y'all like watermelon too. See them seeds? We eating real food. If you eat watermelon with no seeds, you're going to hell. Yeah. We done did it. We done said it. It's out there now. You eat watermelon with no seeds, you're going to hell. Yeah, I don't care if you can't find it in the Bible. You're going to hell. Don't eat your rubber band food. Let me break this up. I shouldn't have got started on this. Now I don't want to quit. Let me I don't wet my hands a little bit. I'm about to get a little sticky. So yeah. We eating good, we eating right by any means. Do not sacrifice on the food. I know it can get expensive. So what we do is when we buy something like watermelon or cantaloupe, we plant the seeds. We grow our own stuff. I grew some cantaloupe last year. It was the sweetest thing, the sweetest cantaloupe we ever had. I put it in my soil, my dirt, my ground, and we ate it. So when y'all buy y'all fruits and vegetables, yeah, they're pricey. You know why they're pricey? Because you can build them forever. So keep the seeds. Keep the seeds. Find out how to dry them out. My fault. I should have never started there. Find out how to dry them out, replant them. That is the goal. If you're not doing that, you're going to hell. I mean, yeah. Everybody going to hell this episode. Yeah, if you're not planting your seeds, you're going to hell. If you're eating food with no seeds, you're going to hell. If you like Bill Nye the Science Guy, because he's a racist to me, you're going to hell. If you are selling your farmland to these thieves and these goddamn mad scientists, you're going to hell. I mean, shit. Yeah. If you don't like this video, you're going to hell. If you don't like what I'm saying, you're going to hell. The pressure on. Now what you gonna do? You gotta avoid hell. But we ain't selling out. All right. Y'all go look that stuff up, man. It's crazy what they're doing with this farmlands. Okay. Give me 1 second. So yeah, Bill Gates, China, they messing up the food. The food has become organic, but they're making it in the lab and pushing it they mixing it with the vegan movement. So now you can get vegan food that's made in labs. It's a bunch of companies over in Asia with that type of manufacturing going on. Y'all can Google it. They are making fake food and they are storing and taking the real food. And they trying to say it's a food shortage. No, this is the best way to kill the people. They've been trying everything to kill the people. We have diseases. Let me see if I can pull this up. Let me see if I can pull this up, guys. Let's see. We can hit that for now. Y'all see that? Hit that for now. All right, so hold on 1 second. We have, hopefully I got it somewhere. Give me 1 second. I thought I saved it, but I didn't. Oh man, that was some. I'm gonna have to refine that. Yeah, I'm definitely got to find that again. All right, but what the info was I was about to share with y'all was the percentages on sicknesses with can y'all hear me still? Sicknesses with the people. So the percentages from like Down syndrome, lupus, breast cancer, colon cancer, everything is up like thousands of percent. So we are definitely being systematically targeted in these things. I wish I could read the specific numbers now. I thought I had this stuff in here. But I don't. All right, but I don't. So, all right, so the Chinese and Bill Gates trying to kill us. They buying up all the farmland. The vegan movement is being pushed. On the dark side of it is this fake food, this bioengineering thing they doing. It's not just with the goods and stuff. It even got so bad where other countries have the same type of brand food, right? But it has totally different ingredients. Everybody familiar with this stuff now. California is now banning these things. I think it's another state too. I forget. But California is the leader in banning these foods. They don't want this food around them. Which is a great thing. We got people pushing this to eradicate this bad food and all this stuff, which is a great thing. California should have been the first because they the ones who pushed the veganism thing and made it more known amongst us, eating more healthy. Seemed like it came from over there. Well, that's where it was publicized. So I'm gonna jump into a couple more things I've seen where Biden is declaring marijuana is as safe as some Tylenol. So he's pushing this thing. It's a thing in Ohio where there's a lot of stuff getting recalled, but they saying like, okay, marijuana can fix some of these things, some of these issues. So Biden is really trying to get reelected by saying, yeah, weed is the best. Weed is the best. So Biden moves to declare marijuana as safe as some Tylenols. I think that was pretty interesting, knowing if you eat too many Tylenols, you'll never have another headache. You never have another ache again. And you're going to hell. All right, Pfizer. Pfizer is being sued by a football player. Y'all have to research this. This was very, very eerie. So, for years, maybe right at the beginning of COVID, this happened. I can't remember but it was that time period when they was injecting people. But I'm thinking that they was injecting people before COVID because I think they started dropping dead like immediately soon COVID hit. And so football players, soccer players, they say football, we say soccer, but football players, soccer players are dropping dead on the field, live games. Everybody's seeing these people die on the field. Remember that incident that happened with the football game where that guy from Buffalo fell on the field? That's what happened to him. He looked just like what happens to those football players when they die. So it's a guy suing Pfizer, who's a pro football player. He said, after the jabs, my body shut down, right? And we know this. This was the same thing I think happened to Jamie Foxx, and why we don't see him, but they ain't saying he dead. But I don't believe he's alive, if you ask me. Yeah, so when people, same thing happened with DMX. He went in there perfectly fine. He got them shots, and then it went astray. I don't want to say he was perfectly fine. I think he did have some health issues. Pfizer is also being sued by Texas. Pfizer is being taken to court by a lot of people. Pfizer need to be bankrupt. Okay. I'm trying to pull this up again. All right, so French football player suing Pfizer after he says the vaccine interrupted his career. Ended his career. It's over with. And I wanted to get his name. His name is hold on. Francis Xavier Fuma, if that's how you say it. Yeah, so he's suing the big pharmaceuticals. Now y'all know one thing people don't talk about with the Kobe death. He was also going against these pharmaceuticals too. He had a big lawsuit against them, and he going through a plane crash, a helicopter crash, right? Pretty interesting, right? Y'all check that out when y'all get a chance. So it's biotech and Pfizer. After he says the anti-COVID vaccine forced him to retire from football at the age of 30. I am 36. You know how good you feel and healthy you still feel at the age of 30? And for them to take this man's career, these things can be detrimental to these people's lives, and they can't. To be robbed of something really does something to your mind and your heart and your soul. He is convinced that the anti-COVID vaccine have ruined his career, which is why he decided to file a lawsuit, according to Le Parisien. Physical problems from Temuzan began in 2021. You see, this stuff is right when they started doing it. After I received the first 2 doses of the vaccine, it started with a knee injury in March. He got his 3rd vaccine after that, after that he ruptured his Achilles tendon. Temunzo believes that everything is related to the vaccine. So these people are under fire. Nobody wants them around. Nobody wants them dealing with. Nobody want to do no business with them. They're like insects. They're like nasty flies who just partied and dookie, and you're trying to land on you and land on your food. Is the most you swinging hard as possible. Nobody wants y'all around, but they can't leave because they have to kill and corrupt. This is a damn. If this was the X-Men, who would these people be? I've been watching the new X-Men 97. It was a really good show. And what's the guy name that's coming on there with the love? He's like a vampire. That's what I get from Pfizer. What is this guy's name? I forget his name. He's like a damn vampire, and that's what Pfizer and these major corporations. That's what these Rothschilds is and these Black Rocks. That's all these people are. They vampires who want to just. They feel like they can't exist and be great if they are not consuming and manipulating and controlling every aspect of everything. That's why they pushed us in these cities. I be getting these photos, right? And they're overviews of cities and stuff. Man, it look horrible. Like if we got an overview, most of us just sat there and looked at it. They're like, why are we all bunched up like this? And then, but look, you turn the camera, then you can see nothing but open land. So we all bunched up on top of each other. We're surrounded by rapists and murderers. All of them just creeping crawling. They love the city. When there's all this land, and we can divide ourselves, we can protect ourselves better. Because if somebody step on your land, you automatically guns up. Automatically guns up. And that's what they don't want. They want these creepy crawler people to come over and bleed you dry. You ever wonder why a lot of these people get off of jail? Like, hold on, did you just murder a whole family? Why you got bail? How are you able to get bail? First of all, who bailing you out? And why are you even eligible for bail? And then they get out and they do it again. It's weird, man. It's weird, but that's the system they want. So again, this French football player, I'm gonna run his name down again. Is Francis Xavier Tamuzo. Man, I don't know what we gonna call him. We're gonna call him Fumu. I don't know what to call him, man. I don't know what to call him, but he's going through some real stuff. And that vaccine, he is suing that big. We need to keep eye on him, see how this progresses. Well, I will for sure. I want to see what comes of this because a lot of people are up in arms. Like I said, you got the whole state of Texas just like, yeah, we're done with Pfizer. Texas, I like Texas. I'm in Ohio, right? And Ohio is kind of like Texas. We kind of got that, that boldness. I don't know what it is. It's a weird thing. But I kind of feel like Ohio like Texas. And I like Texas. I got some folks from that came from Texas, by the way. So maybe that's why I feel like that. So, like I say, I'm going to wrap it up. We're going to recap. Pfizer going to hell. Bill Gates going to hell. China, keep it up. I'm going to say it. You keep it up. Stop buying all this land. You're going to be going to hell. Who else going to hell? Oh, yeah. People who eat seedless watermelon. Jesus. Y'all going to hell for sure. Y'all going to hell. If you don't plant the seeds back in the land, you're going to hell. That's all thing like that. If you don't be great, you're going to hell. So you got to change your molecular system, your molecular, and you start doing great things. Yeah, man, that's pretty wild, man. So it's sickening. Very sickening. Patreon. Y'all go link in the Patreon. Hold on. See, they be trying to. One thing about these sites, they like try to absorb you into them sometimes. They're like you trying to get away in there, pop an ad up, pop something up. You ain't doing me like that, right? Yeah, no. All right, but anyways, y'all go link in with Patreon. We're gonna do more content on there. My wife got a segment up called Reading with Me, super fun. Y'all go check that out. We need more sisters linked in on that. Like I say, Patreon, you get all the newest music. I got a new song out. I'm gonna run it again on the way out, right? But I'm on my way out right now. But so we got snap. Okay. Yeah, everything on Patreon is going to be it's going to be a whole lot easier for us to operate on Patreon. It's better that way. That way, the efforts we put into, the money we put in to do things, we can kind of see some of that stuff back. Now they just raping and robbing everybody. They going to hell. Oh yeah, Spotify going to hell. I got some stories to tell y'all, man, but I'm gonna tell y'all on Patreon. Oh, this is what I got to do too. Shout out Francine. She just signed up for Patreon. Appreciate it. So I'm gonna run down the members of Patreon that signed up recently, and yeah, we're gonna do that. And I'm gonna try to get everybody on this list, but it stopped. The list stopped for some reason. It ain't. But I'm gonna just name this. I'm gonna name from first down to from newest to oldest. I mean, Francine, appreciate you, sister. She just signed up. Courtney Love signed up yesterday. I'm about to tell your name up. Man. Gaius McCollin. Gaius McCollin signed up. K Spoon. Jonathan Bailey. Oh, I don't know if y'all want your real name, your full names out, right? We say Jonathan, then we got David, then we got Ronald, Shamura, Jennifer, Nick, Eli Vibes was good. Patrice was good. It's a couple more members I don't know why their names not popping up, but I don't like that. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I don't know. That's frustrating. But yeah, so this we're gonna do too. We're gonna keep giving y'all shout outs and we're gonna make sure that everything that we promised is gonna happen. Like I said, we just got back on it. Everything changed on it. The platform changed. It's very sleek now. Everything, I like the way they did it. And it's very easy to operate. I can operate this while I'm about to lay down. So yeah, we got funny videos up there. We got a lot of comedy. I think I'm funny. So we got a lot of comedy up there, and we got a lot of real things we're gonna be posting. A lot of in-depth. We got some marriage things we want to talk about. Couples type of couple counseling type things. I think that'd be great for Israel. Like I said, I got my kids putting up things. They're gonna put up these things they want to do. So we'll get a real insight on the Boyd family, how we operate, how we try to stay linked in with the Most High and everything we do. Some articles and some news that I posted up, I talked about today is up there. I'll be sending more videos and make sure I'm start linking these articles so y'all can check those out. And what else we got up here? Yeah. All right, that's it. I mean, I appreciate it, everybody. We're gonna come back again. We try to do it every Thursday until something change where we can, maybe come do it every day. But we're gonna try to keep it every Thursday, 9 o'clock ish. I said 9:15. I got on 9:35 or something like that. A little late. And then the audio was messed up for like 10 minutes or something crazy. All right, so we gotta make sure. I'm gonna make sure everything runs smoothly. Like I said, I'm running on 4 things to try to do 4 things. Oh, I almost forgot the video I wanted to show y'all, right? Because we forgot about the black. I forgot about the black inventors. Come on, man. Y'all about to let me leave without the black inventors? Let's run it one time. And then let's run it one time. The black inventor, right? Let's see something real quick. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, snap. All right, can y'all hear me? This thing be tripping. All right, so we're going to do the... Oh, man. What the volume thing is? Oh, okay. I'm tripping. That's what's tripping. All right, so let me flip the camera over so y'all can see it. Oh, hold on. All right, so here we go. Let me put this volume up. let me. Why they ain't letting me rewind this thing? All right, so let me show y'all this real quick. So let me flip the screen over. Y'all wanted me off here so bad. Y'all let me forget about the black inventors. Now, this is pretty hold on. This is pretty cool, but it turned out bad for the brother. Let me say something. All right, here we go. Can y'all see that? Hopefully y'all can see that. All right, so here we go.
The originator of the buffalo wing. He opened his first business on Jefferson and Carlton in 1963, where he started selling whole chicken wings. At the time, this was a part of the chicken that was either thrown away or used for stock. Young moved business up to Jefferson and High Street, but it was only once he realized sauce was boss that business started to boom.
He was saying that the first 2 days that he opened the doors, he realized he had created a monster. People came from everywhere to get the wings with the mumbo sauce.
Mumbo sauce, a tomato-based concoction, was brought to life at Young's third location at Jefferson and Utica. Many near and far remember the famous deal splashed across the side of his building, 10 whole wings for $1. Young had many friends at the time, including Frank Bellissimo. Who would go on to trademark the buffalo wing with his wife many years later. Racial and social instability forced him to leave his business behind and take his family to Decatur, Illinois in 1970. His family says Young's inability to trademark and market his mumbo sauce is partly to blame for why they feel he's been written out of the history of the wing. Young left a handwritten account to his daughter of what he calls the truth. And until his death in 1998, his family says it pained him to feel that story was being erased.
You know, in hindsight, if he had patented it, we wouldn't be having this discussion.
John Young is a man.
Right. So that's pretty messed up, man. So understanding that, all right, you was working with a brother who came up with something, right? And if you decided to patent it, why not put the man's name on it? It was plenty of money, plenty of opportunity for both of y'all to eat from that. That's just honorable, right? Ain't no honor in these people, man. Stop trying to find it. Just operate knowing that. You can be very cordial and respectable knowing that, oh, there is no honor in you. So I'm not going to deal business with you. I want to deal in a way that we can work because you have a lot of benefits and I have a lot of ideas. So we can benefit from this, but honor has to be proven. I mean, that's just sick. Just sick. Everything. It's just sick, man. And it's unfortunate because it is a lot of good people of other races. But it's so many wicked people. And they be wicked towards us first and foremost. They don't even be doing each other dirty so much, but they do. But when they see us, it's an automatic, like, how can I swindle this person? It's automatic. How can I swindle? They go first think of swindling. They don't always think of swindling when they come to each other, right? But when they come to us, it's the first thing that comes to their mind. How can I trick this man out of everything he got going? And if I can't do it, oh, at least I tried. No, but that's how it goes. You're going to hell. What's his name? Bouvina Doofusy. You going to hell. All right. So man. That's sickening, right? Come on, man. So his family got to suffer for generations and generations because their grandfather, he said he blamed himself for not patenting it. I understand that. And that should have been available to you. And it, but if it wasn't, you got to have honorable people around you. This man died in 98. You know how miserable he had to be on and every day dealing with that heartache, knowing that these billions of dollars he done missed out on. Right? This ain't millions. This ain't 100K. Billions of dollars. See, stories like those, they only make little clippets. It should be a whole book, and it should be another book for the thievery and everything we're gonna do to this man for stealing this man idea. All right, but we're gonna leave it like that. I said I'm gonna run the song back, so we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna we're gonna link back in. All right. So I appreciate y'all. Again, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Episode 23. Yeah. So we're gonna run back the song off the new album. The album coming soon. Everybody who signed up for Patreon, like Francine, gonna get it for free. All right. Here we go. And we out the door on this. There's always something going wrong with this thing. Okay. All right, y'all. Shalom. Blessings. I'm gonna finish my watermelon.
Look, I be.
Oh. Speaker better cut off. If it did, that's a sign. Go to Patreon. I was leaving.
Make you stronger, but I know without any adversity make you weak. So if you plan to keep your mind, body at peak, it's gaps you gotta leap and conditions you gotta meet. There's room for complaining, cause tribulation is draining, but I stand tall, steady my hammer and keep. And our rewards for accomplishments, God body dominance, improving my consciousness. We thriving on God time, this is his clock. He put some fame to this lane. Tick tock.
All right, y'all. Go to Patreon, sign up. The link up there. Click it. You can be a free member and get access to things. Become a paid member and everything. You get everything free. Shalom. Blessings till next Thursday.